Yes, controller! What is the museum? Oh, I thought that was our cursor for a second. Dude.
Another has risen to join the flock.
Damien, thank you so much for that gift sub to Brittle. Really appreciate that. 632 gift subs given so far. That is amazing, man. Thank you so much. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, that just zoomed. Okay. That's run, okay. Kill death. Okay, so it's a lot of background stuff. That's awesome. This game was originally made and released in July 16, 2015. Vladimere Lhore spent about a month developing it after a year spent learning Unity. Kill Death is about an adventurer whose clock is running out. Death will soon take them. The only way to escape their terminal fate is to kill Death itself. Explore an open dungeon with many paths. The game should take about 10 to 15 minutes to complete. Oh, whoops, spoilers. Time wrap dungeon. Death, original sprite, remaster. That's cool. It's like an Atari type game. Oh, oh, that's cool. Challenge level 1. Oh, I have a time. Okay. Okay. Oh, I'm. Okay. I can attack now. Okay. Grab a key. Oh. Okay, so those fuckers just on sight. Okay. There we go. Get fucked. Sitting with the cat for 2 hours because you always come up. Aw, that's cute. I have to kill a lot of these fucks. Okay. Ah! Hey, Lois. Oh. I'm scared. Oh, hey, more time. Nice. I need keys. Okay. Ripperoni. I'm so good at this. God damn it! Okay, maybe not as good as I thought. Oh, cool. Now I'm making a 30 stream watch streak. Up, time to hydrate. Commentary? Oh, dang it. Oh, hey.
Hey there. I'm Vladimere Lhore, creator of Vladimere's Lore, and I'm here to tell you some of Vladimere's lore. Presuming you play things in order, this should be your very first commentary. Thank you so much for taking the time to hear me. I've always been fascinated with commentaries and bonus features, getting to hear fun stories about the trials and tribulations of creation.
I just want the timer to go.
Process behind decisions and just all those little fun facts. While there are plenty of games that have like concept art or, you know, like maybe a model viewer, video, just little things, I don't really think I saw a commentary in a game until the Orange Box on the 360. And I legitimately don't think I would look back on the Orange Box as fondly today without that
paper
feature.
straws.
At the time of recording, there are 55 games in the Wikipedia category, games with commentaries, and I think those are rookie numbers. So I'm doing my part to bump those numbers up.
Nice. Nah, Vladimere is actually in our server on Discord. Okay, I need to find another key. Like, I have to destroy those things to get to death, I think. Oh, I got a bigger sword now. Sweet. Damn it! Damn it. Okay. That's where I got the sword. Okay, so was it... Where was it that I found the... Is it this one? Oh, shit! It's the timer room. Look at that. Nice. Yes, you better, Damien. I will play it. You better believe it. Oh, this can go... Oh, I didn't know I could diagonal. Okay, I'm supposed to hit those buttons, I guess. Sweet. Oh, it's a... Oh, okay. It's a continue. And there's a commentary in here.
KillDeath's OG release has some horrific beginner's code. It's quite comical looking back at it now. Like, for example, every enemy is game object.finding the player to grab their transform component every frame just to know where the player is. When usually you'd set up a player transform variable, and then when you load the scene, you just have the enemies reference that once at start. Thankfully, the game was so simple that I never really noticed performance-wise, but honestly, while I can laugh at the bad code now, it also stands that your code doesn't need to be good. It just needs to work. Do whatever it takes to ship your game.
That's good advice, actually. Do whatever it takes to ship your game. Remember that, people. Awesome, Dora. Good. I'm glad your ear's getting better. Ah, damn it! Yeah, what am I doing? What am I doing wrong? This sucks. I suck. Got him. Yes. Soon I will defeat the... Oh, time to hydrate again. I don't know, the guy's cheddar. God. Our build system to break when you change it. Yeah, that can happen. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to beat death this way. I'm bad at this! Jesus! I was doing fine before. Now, not so much. Oh my god! There's so many! What? Son of a bitch. Oh, there's another hydrate. Hold on a second. Alright. Let's go through this door, I guess. Ooh, sweet. Better sword, sweet. More time, better sword. Oh, another hydrate. That's another... Damien is the reason I have a limit on hydrate. Damien is literally the reason I have a limit on hydrate. Oh, God dang it. Yeah, that is concerning. Yeah, I just have it at 15 now because there was a time where I think Damien did like 30 of them, and it was a bit much. Now Brittle's getting in on it. There we go. Oh, Jesus. Maybe? It's been a while. What's the water burn yourself on the street? God.
Even in this updated state, I don't think KillDeath is really anything to write home about. But it being the first game I ever completed and shipped, it's important to my history as a dev. That's my ultimate advice to anyone interested in becoming a developer, is don't start with your dream game. Just make something small and busted. You'll learn from those mistakes and get better till one day you realize you can make that game you dream of. Or realize it's way overscoped.
That's kind of funny, Brittle. Hey, you hit a 3-watch streak. Way to go. Commentary. I'm listening to commentary in the game. It's developer commentary. Because this is it's his anthology. These are all the games Vladimere Lhore has made since he started making games. I think I've screwed myself over. Unless I can learn where to go. Yeah, see, I don't have any... Where were we? Oh my god. Yeah, I was listening to him doing commentary, yeah. Was that a hydrate? I think it was up here. No? Like all the rooms are like the same almost, but you get lost. I'm so lost. Okay, wait, that one, and then I think up. Then up here. Okay, I don't know if you heard this commentary.
KillDeath's OG
Oh.
KillDeath's OG release has some horrific beginner's code. It's quite comical looking back at it now. Like, for example,
we've already listened to this one. My bad.
Game object that finding the player to grab their transform component every frame just to know where the player is.
We're just gonna listen again. Whatever.
Usually, the KillDeath map is split up into paths. They interweave and connect, but the idea was that every run could be its own journey. Regardless if you choose left or right, all paths will eventually funnel you to the boss room.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I feel this is counterintuitive to my own style of play, where I want to make sure I've covered every inch of a map and gotten all the goodies, and since I clear out rooms as I pass them, the few times I need to backtrack, it just ends up being dead air. I think procedurally generating the maps would have improved this every run a unique journey desire, and I remember trying to make procedural maps, but I didn't know how to guarantee a path to the end.
Wait, status effect?
It's easier just to do a static map. The KillDeath map
damn it!
is split up into paths. They interweave and connect, but the idea was that every run could be its own journey. Regardless
not
if
mean
you
to do
left
that.
or right, all paths will eventually funnel you to the boss room. Unfortunately, I feel this is counterintuitive to my own style of play, where I want to make sure I've covered every inch of a map and gotten all the goodies. And since I clear out rooms as I pass them, the few times I need to backtrack, it just ends up being dead air. I think procedurally generating the maps would have improved this every run a unique journey desire. And I remember trying to make procedural maps, but I didn't know how to guarantee a path.
Shut up, Brittle! I hit it by accident!
It's easier just to do a static map.
Fine, I'll turn the commentary off for now. I find it really cool. I like it. It's neat. Jesus. They're everywhere. Alright. There's still 40 left. I don't know if that's enough. Oh, I can go over 1,000. Okay. I guess, yeah, we're like... Okay, we're up against death now. Death has been defeated. I did it! I killed death! Yay! Woo! We did it! We killed death! Alright! Death face. Nice. That's how the demon originally looked. That's cool. Up, down, over again. Little skelly man. Clicker Origins. A screenshot of the clicker game Vlad failed to make. The game's concept of killing death before the timer ran out would later be used for kill death. And it's the map of the dungeon that I fucked up. I could totally cheat. I could kill everything that way. Enemies reset the position when you exit a room. Take the direction you last moved. It goes diagonally. Oh, cool. Venture 1980. That's cool. I like that. That was neat. Alright, that was Kill Death. Next is No Strings Attached. Do you? Okay, I like the... I honestly, I want to keep the commentary on. It's kind of neat. No strings attached. This game was originally released December 2nd, 2015, remade for this collection. Vladimere Lhore spent about 3 months on the original and about as long on the remake, though the remake's development was interrupted by Madvent 4. This is also before Vladimere stopped doing them. He was pretty much the driving force behind the Madvent calendar. Remember those Madvent calendars I used to play every year? Vladimere basically kind of helped get those things going and was like the main guy behind them. As many remake attempts did not go off the ground for one reason or another. We find some of those models for those. No string attached is about a girl just looking for some fun, getting more than she bargained for on her date. Solve puzzles in this stalker horde to escape the manor. The game should take between 40 minutes to an hour. Wait, I think we played this. Yes, we played some of this, but we didn't play all of it. Okay, that's right. That's this one. I like this one. The victim, the lady of the estate, the bachelor, miscellaneous changes. Oh. So this version of the bachelor wouldn't have been a killer like the others. Like this one, his crime was trying to mold the victim into being his wife for a more realistic sense, not allowing her to be her own personal relationship with the ghost of what he loved. The victim. This version of the character aimed to not just be a surrogate for the player, but a character in the story. She likes the bachelor and wants to be with him, not in the primal desire of the original, but romantically. Whether or not she gets that and how healthy they end up being would have depended on player choice. Lady of the Estate, 2020. In this version, the Lady of the Estate wasn't going to be a corpse possessed by a spirit, but a manifestation of each character's anxieties of their relationship together. In 2017, the first 3D model of the Lady of the Estate made sometime in February 2017. She was never finished, she had no arms, no bones. When attempting to recover this model, it turned out the file had been corrupted, UVs warped, and vertices misaligned. Oh, is there another Hydra I missed? Super death, I know, right? Thankfully, Vlad had made a test build on that attempt containing an uncorrupted version of her. This is so cool. Link to original game for comparison, because I think... It opened up a window. Hold on a second. My bad. Yeah, just because I feel like we played this on Steam, or did I play this one? I know we've played it. Hold on a second here. I know for a fact I've played this one. Yes. No, wait. There was a Zed Technician one with the same name. Never mind. But I've played this one. I know I have. I know for a fucking fact I have. I just can't remember it. Yeah, there was. I wonder if there's one on just on Steam. Yeah, it's very much okay. I keep saying no strings. That's not it. Maybe I did play like the itch one. I just never made a VOD of it. But I know I have. I know I have. I know I have. Anyway, enough about that. Back to the game. Okay, so this one. The seat? No! 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 Oh my god. Okay, this one will take about 40 minutes to an hour, and yeah, the art in this is great. But I'm just wondering. Original, oh cool. If I should play this one or try a different one. You play the NS game. You know, right? Because I don't want to spend the whole time just playing one. I'll come back to that one. I want to do another that's like more of a shorter one, you know what I mean? Hellenore. This game was originally released October 28, 2017, but was remade for this collection. After NSA, Vlad started working on a twin-stick wave shooter, but abandoned that early 2016 to start Hellenore. They would work on Hellenore on and off for about a year of active dev time. This remake was made in about 6 weeks. Vlad intended on remaking Hellenore in 2020 after wrapping up Become Prey 2. However, while working on it, they figured out Unity's animation system and abandoned Hellenore to work on an unfinished visual novel called Paranormal Investigation Club. Hellenore is about a witchy fox girl who's bored and looking for something to fill her time with when an old friend asks for help. This game should take between 40 minutes to an hour to go. It's all the long ones. You know what? What the fuck? I saw this pig chopping. What? Butch the Butcher. No. What? It's so cute. Oh my god. Remake Summer kind of end up being a lazy character. Quick to shirk responsibility. Someone enjoys soaking in the warm sun. Ah! Oh my god. Bear Butcher. KillDeath Again! Oh hey! There's a sequel to KillDeath! This is so cool. Like, seriously. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna do them in order. It's my stream. I can do what I want, and we're doing it in order. Here we go. I have no endings. Control. Move menu. Item. Light. Action menu. Okay. Here we go. With the sun set below the horizon, trees of a small town cozy up for the night with heavy mist drifting into blankets. Only the headlights of a car, pink enough to rival the sky's hues, illuminate the forest floor. At the wheel, a woman's mind wanders to the date she's driving to. She thinks about the posse he has promised and the fun he has left implied. It's unclear if the pit in her stomach is nerves or hunger. She presses her foot down to go a little faster, cursing him for living so far out of town. Though behind the curse is the idea of being able to scream her to her heart's content when the fun comes brings her immense joy. She can't help but smile. Oh no! It'd be nerves if it were me. So you can decide the game's quiz. Headlights flash a mailbox up ahead. She squints to see the address she's been seeking. End.
No Strings Attached started as a sequel to KillDeath. Having just shipped my first game, I jumped right into the next. KillDeath had been made with a second-generation aesthetic, so I figured I'd attempt the third-generation aesthetic of the Nintendo Entertainment System. Figured I could make a more complex KillDeath in the style of Legend of Zelda. Fight monsters, explore a whole, overworld, solve puzzles, the whole thing. After some time, I was feeling like I bit off more than I can chew. I was struggling to just program an inventory, let alone the enemies or the combat. So I shifted gears to make something that just focused on inventory puzzles, which became No Strings Attached.
Sweet. What a lovely ornate fountain. I actually do love the commentary.
I come from a place of privilege where I've never had to play the Poison Skittle game. You know, where 99 Skittles are fine, but one is poison, and how comfortable you feel taking a handful. But I was dating a lot at the time, and it was clear the folk I was going out with were playing that game every time they went out with someone new. So No Strings Attached is kind of an exploration of that idea of going to someone's house and it turns out they're a murderer.
Then what? Probably just needs plain housekeeping. Maybe I have text telling me where to find it. Do I? Journal. Press up or down, just like to left or right on the top. Judge, come more time. I'm clicking on being positive and enjoy splitting it with you. Then maybe I could split you. Oh! I do enjoy being filled up with noodles. What? Oh! Cool. I'll forward you the address. The plain key is left in the fountain behind the trees. Oh my god. Ew, ew! I think I have. Sent to the left of the fountain. So, over in this way? Oh, hey. There we go. We got the key. inventory. There we go. Yeah, I remember this. I really remember. Yeah, see, me too. Yeah. Okay, we have the. How do I use the item? Oh, just A. Okay, there we go. What the? Is that blood? Decent sized cupboard. Could probably squeeze myself inside. Sobs fill the kitchen air. Someone is behind the island, right where the trail of blood leads to. Not the man she came to see, but a woman. She hesitates. Whoever they are, they need her help. But the fear of this being real stays her feet. Are you okay? She asks, forcing herself forward as the sobs choke. She stops too. The air is heavy and something feels wrong. He lives alone. There shouldn't be anyone else here, so who is she? As if to answer your thought, the crying woman pushes herself up. Her eyes dart over to the new addition to the kitchen, lighting up when they lock on. The girl's heart sinks. The light has not only caught her eyes in a way that is clearly not human, but it has caught the knife she is holding against her chest. She goes to back away slowly when the demon sprints. Run, bitch, run! No, don't examine, go! Oh, fuck. Oh. Well, okay. Shit. Take a face full of, well, they used to be flowers. This is why you don't date anyone that isn't in a public spot. Always meet in public. Oh, okay, we got a knife. And we got an item. Let's see here. Wife's journal. Head foggy. Can't think. Angry. Full of hate. All his fault. Let me die. Let me die. Let me die. Damn, this fridge is stocked. Damn! Oh, that's another place to hide. This door is gold-plated lock that probably needs a gold key. Okay. I think I actually played through and beat this game, even. I can't remember. I remember doing a lot, but I don't know if I actually beat it or not. But you know, now we're gonna have a video evidence of it, so haha.
So while remaking No Strings Attached, I kept asking the question of how faithful do I keep it? And the answer ended up being so-so.
So-so.
I tried to use the original art as much as possible for the main game, which is why it still kind of has that misinterpreted Legend of Zelda perspective. Though I did update a good handful of the assets, like the characters and even some props. I also added some props.
Like
and while I was faithful to the art, I was very unfaithful to the layout of the house. This was mostly for like game design reasons, but also in part the original house was very oblong, and I wouldn't quite say non-Euclidean, but like it didn't make sense. Where the new house is much more symmetrical and actually feels like a real space. I did keep the one puzzle from the original, the doll display, though now instead of block pushing, you place them with the inventory system, which I like more. I did remove the killer spawn that used to be there, because that was something that served as many players out. They'd place the cyan doll in the middle of display, which spawned the ghost, and then they'd die. They'd just be like, okay, I'm done. But I also added the library puzzle, the painting puzzle, and if getting a key code from a note counts, I guess the key code puzzle. I'm pretty happy with them. I hope for players it's not too hard or too easy, but somewhere in between. I certainly have room to improve my puzzle game, but, you know, that's for the future.
Okay, I meant to like alt-tab so I could... I thought I was gonna keep going as I alt-tabbed. So I think those colors are gonna be important. Like that, I think that's gonna be important. So I'm putting it there in case I need it. All right, let's go. That's why I don't do dates. They're not all gonna be axe murderers, Dora. Only some of them. Oh, was that it? That's another gold door, right? Are we sure? No, we're not. No. I do remember the painting puzzle, I think. Take. Okay, so yeah, you gotta put the paintings in the right order, okay? Can't remember what the order is, but there is an order. Great, a door with no handle.
So my intention for the Lady of the Estate was that she's a spirit puppeteering around the corpse of a previous victim that had decayed so badly that she could no longer think straight and was murderous, wanting a new host body, which is where the player comes in. However, in the original game, I couldn't figure out how to code pathfinding, so she got stuck on furniture a lot, which wasn't very tense. I ended up allowing her just to face through everything, and since the maps were whole wings, she could just fly around the entire map until she bumped into you. And so in the original one, she's very much more a ghost, where I tried my best in this one to make it feel like she's, you know, a physical kind of zombie, I suppose you could say. Well, the ghost worked well at the time. Since then, I'd spent a lot of time thinking about how to do clock tower style stalkers. The system is actually built to work over different scenes. Like you walk into a new room in a Resident Evil and then there's a countdown based on how far away they were from the exit. Bada boom, bada bing. Spawn in the new room based on the door the player spawned from. Thankfully, it was pretty easy to adapt that theory to the no strings attached Redux, even though it only has one scene for the entire game. Though the getting stuck on furniture is still kind of an issue. She has pathfinding, but to keep her from getting stuck on walls, I had to make her a trigger instead of a solid collider. It means she'll clip a little into furniture, but for the most part respects the bounds of the furniture enough that players can use it to juke her.
Cool. Silver key, okay. Why don't I have the knife on is what I want to know. Probably want to help against the creature, but I feel better holding it. There we go. Haha! Ooh, flashlight. See, this one, I don't know if I like this one or not because it's much brighter, but at the same time, it's also... Everything feels wrong. I'm a stranger in this corpse I call my body. Nothing smells like it used to. Nothing tastes like it used to. Every sense of pleasure is dulled and every sense of pain screams. I just want things to be like they were. But I can't see behind me, so it's a little unnerving. Dude, Damien! 3 months of tier 1 to Wrath of Wood. Thank you so much. 635 gift subs so far. That's awesome, man. Thank you so much. Holy crap, man. You are awesome, sir. Oh, save. Sweet.
I'd say the biggest problem with the original was the inventory system. To be specific, it was more dropping things that was the problem.
Nice.
My programming was so bad that for some reason you could only drop the last item in your inventory, which that alone caused a lot of confusion when people played. There was text telling the player when they tried to drop anything that only the last item could be dropped, but then they had to deal with the drop direction. The idea was that you could hold up or down and then press drop, but nobody really got that, so they'd just drop an item on top of themselves and then they'd pick it back up. And essentially, everyone who didn't have my direct guidance picked up 10 items and then gave up. This would have been something I'd really like to fix for this collection, but the inventory system was tied to everything else in the game, and trying to fix it meant touching almost every other script. Again, pushing me to think that my time would be better spent working on a remake.
Oh. Let me go. Jill took my hand and pulled me from the track just as the train rushed by, pulling in tight as wind beckoned to follow us. I squeezed myself against her in fear I could answer that call otherwise. As I pulled back, her fierce eyes softened as they studied my face. Guess this makes us even, she said through a smile. It was almost instinct to lean up and kiss her. A cold voice echoed through the station. Aren't you tired of running? Our eyes shot down the track where the train had come, only to be met with that familiar shape. A black cloak billowing, eyes so far sunken to almost appear black, death in his wicked grin. His arms opened up. Come, my child. It's time to go home. I moved to leave, but Jill refused to follow. We remained frigid in our embrace. Come on, Jill, I yelled in panic as death closed the distance. Claire, she started, lost deep in thought. I'm tired. I stared in disbelief as she continued. I've been tired the moment you brought me back. Oh! Jill filled her lungs and exhaled. don't get me wrong. These past few days have been amazing. I'm so happy I got to see you again. Cutting her off. No! Please, I gave us so much to bring you back. My heart was suddenly full of hurt and I spilled out. I need you. If you're going to give up, you'll have to take us both. I can't lose you again. I can't take that again. I was shouting. I didn't mean to. I simply lost control of myself. Claire. She leaned down and kissed my head before resting her face there. It's not your time yet. You've only been in danger because of me. That's not true. I could feel her furrow, I could feel her furrow her brow, even in confusion. Every day I was without you was a day I wanted to die. The ritual, to bring you back. If it didn't work, I was going to kill myself. She held me closer as death, only inches away, finished my tale. But it did work. All she had to do was give up half of her own time for you. Which was only minutes. His cloak began to envelop us, and with my last few moments, I pushed my lips against hers one last time before everything went dark. Damn. Damn. Hey, there's the gold key. Another book. Crimson Ceremony. Hoc interpretare non arbiter. Come. Tribus crystallis rubris viridi creello. Facet. It's all in Latin. Oh, not empty. Not useful, but hey. An empty dresser. Probably a guest room. No, you do what you gotta do, Phoenix. That's totally okay. You rest. Another toilet. Ooh, one of those fancy waterfall sinks. There it is, the gold key. Most shelves are empty. Oh shit, I dropped it. even though he told us how to do it, I'm an idiot. Yeah, let's go. Good old writing desk. Okay. Coom. Is it coom? Somehow that's worse. Somehow that feels worse, Quiz. I'm just saying Latin. Coom. This is not my fault. Where is... Ah, summa cum laude. You're right, yes. Table filled with flowers. Okay, that's the silver door. We don't have a... Except you're the one saying it. Wait, or do I have, Oh, just a plain key. I don't have a silver key. Oh god. Oh, I have the picture.
I tried to port over the original build, but quickly realized that the time it would take to port would be about equal to the time that it would probably take just to rebuild it from the ground up. Originally, I wasn't going to, but when the idea of the 10-year anniversary came around, it suddenly became a lot more important to have all the games included to some extent. So I put aside a week to see how long it would take to build from the ground up, and it turned out to be a super quick turnaround. Or at least, I'd say I spent the same amount of time on the no strings attached Redux as I did the original, which is about 3 months. I am a little sad the original isn't in the collection itself, though you can still find it on itch.io. But I would have liked to shown the growth I went through a little more with just how busted the original game was.
Okay, so the dolls I have as big as a person. It's a beautiful grand piano. I don't have anything that'll work, I think, so. Oh, we did get a new journal item. Whoops. Husband's journal too. There's something magical about the way my wife tickled these keys. Every gathering we ever had, she would captivate every guest. I wish I had recorded her at some point. All I have now is memories. Oh shit. Oh shit, where is she? Where is she? She's behind me, fuck! Whew!
It seems every 3 years I try to remake No Strings Attached in 3D, but for one reason or another, I fall off. So the original released in December 2015, and then I attempted a 3D remake in 2018, and then I tried another one in 2021. Fun fact, you can actually find the models for the Bachelor and the main character from my second attempt in What a Wonderful Life as the Ghost Guides. I keep calling it a remake, but the story would end up being quite different, where the original No Strings Attached was more focused on a man killing a woman so his wife could possess them in a very real sense. The remake would be a lot more metaphorical about things. What actually stopped me from my second attempt was a failure to figure out some shader things I felt was important to the visual style I wanted to give. I am glad I didn't push through though, because I learned a lot since then that will help make the remake, when I do attempt it again, statistically in 2027, so much better.
Just as her fingers clasped the cool metal, her wrist is seized by a hot, wet vice. Panic shoots through her bones, screaming to pull away, but time has stopped. While stuck in this moment, she is incapable of action. When the eternity passes, she yanks her arm. The blood is slathered on her wrist, aiding in her escape. The demon let out a cry of frustration. Oh, they'll see me! Oh! Shit! The Lady of the Estate has possessed her corpse. Damn it! Fuck! Shut up, Quarian. I was too busy listening to the damn... this damn commentary. Ugh.
Another has risen to join the flock.
Damien. Oh, we got a hype train going because of Damien. 636 gift subs given so far. Thank you for that gift sub for Falcon. We got a hype train. Oh my god, thank you so much, Damien. It's all been Damien, 100%. Hype train has 100% been Damien. Thank you. A bolt of cloth. A bolt of cloth. A lovely dress on a pole. Bloody rags. I'm not comfortable being near these. Wait, where's the... Oh, the key basically kept in my... Okay. Huh. Naked dress form. Drawers are full of sewing supplies. Okay. It let me keep the key. That's weird. Okay. Sweet. Okay, do I get food? Yeah. Feed your soul, your body and your mind with food. Yes, delicious food. That scared me for a second. I thought it was the... I thought she was coming back! Okay, library time. Lots of technical books here. Okay, we have a doll, but I can only hold so many things. Oh, I can... I have to figure... Okay, I have books. I have to figure out where they go. Full of religious... Okay, so...
Another has risen to join the flock.
Okay, that goes... Well, Damien, holy crap, man! Another gift sub to Illy Beans. 6 months to Illy Beans, man. And you helped us get level 2 hype. Holy crap, man! 642 gift subs so far. That's insane, Damien. That was an NPC you ate. No! Oh my god. A lot of horror novels here, okay. Shows about books about the law. Oh, am I full of... Okay. Okay, paperback about a girl with her dead wife and death now hunts them both. I think that's horror. False imprisonment. Okay, home away from home. How's your girl? Well, I spent a lot of time in the sewing room before she passed. It only collected dust after. A void in my heart, a gradual decay eating away at me. Unable to bear it any longer, I tried my own hand at sewing. I'm absolutely terrible at it. But when I hear the machine go, my heart warms like she's here with me again. Home away from home. They were living in suburban of Possum City. She had been dating Jack Shimmick for about a year, though they didn't yet live together. Leading up to the incident, friends say Jack had expressed their dissatisfaction with their relationship with Charlotte. They said it was clear he was going to break up with her and leave. However, no one suspected he'd leave his entire life behind, too. In early September, he stopped showing up for work. He wasn't found at his apartment, either. Thank you so much, Damien. Save price of my sub time! When asked, Charlotte told everyone he'd broken up with her and he left, that he hadn't seen him since September 7th. The search for Jack started September 20th. About a week into the search, his car and several of his possessions were recovered at an abandoned factory. Investigators would then begin their interviews of those close to Jack. Quickly, Charlotte became a primary suspect, and a warrant was obtained to search her property. On October 6th, Jack was discovered, emaciated, concussed, soiled in a box locked in their basement. Allegedly, on September 7th, he attempted to break up with her and leave. As he was packing, she beat him into a state of unconscious with a bat she kept for intruders. Jack recalls waking up in the cramped dark of the chest, which sent him into a near-constant series of panic attacks. He apparently suffered from claustrophobia. She would come down to check on him every short eternity. However, in his panic state, he found it difficult to accept her offerings of food and water. Jack had no concept of time while trapped there. Only her visits punctuated his suffering. Only Charlotte could specify how often that was. During her trial, she claimed she visited him every day. The defendant tried to use the defense that Jack had consented to being kept like a pet. The prosecutors pointed out all the harm that had befallen Jack, and that the emotional trauma he'd obtained. Charlotte was eventually found guilty of illegal imprisonment and assault and was sentenced to only 5 years of prison. Charlotte would get to walk a free woman March 21st next year. But Jack will have to live with his trauma forever. That's about law, so I'm gonna put that here. There's touch these maybe ever? Books about the law, here we go. Okay, so what book is this one? Against the Night. Content wording. Essay. Not critical to read for puzzle. Okay. Then we're not gonna read that one.
Another has risen to join the flock.
Self-help books. Romance novels. Some are just smut. How to build this, just maintain, how to make that, just Google it. Technical books. Damien, again, with another 3 months of Tier 1 to Grail Knights, 645 gift subs so far, man. Thank you so much. This game, about 20 bucks. And it's a whole anthology of stuff. Really cool stuff. Thank you so much, Damien, seriously. Oh my god, man. 640, that's amazing. How to move on from it, poor guy. I don't know. I'm not gonna read that one, but I don't know. Paperback about a young man becoming prey to monsters of legend in a city lost to time. That's okay. That sounds more like horror, and the other one is more romance, I think. Yes. Let Me Go feels more like romance. I'm missing a book though, but I think, yeah. It'll free up the inventory slots as well. Okay, we have to find more books, but we'll find them eventually, hopefully. Alright, we also have a wife's journal. I'm happy to see my husband smile at me. I'm happy we have this time together. I don't want to seem ungrateful for it, but he tries to act like nothing has changed, but he's changed. Every time I look into his heart, I see a darkness that wasn't there before. It scares me. Oh, I got a hype chest open. Hold on a second here. Oh, I got a hype kitty. That's what I got. You know, but hey, Damien, thank you so much, though. That's really awesome. Oh, it just means that I've made my goal for the day. If I get about 150 subs a month, approximately, I'm sitting pretty. It's just something. It's a goal that I want to try and reach every whenever. Green, purple, blue, orange. I think that's the doll puzzle, but I don't know for sure. I'm gonna move that over here just so I can see it. Seriously though, Damien, thank you so much. No, there's too many books to worry about that. There's a guilt welling up in my own chest. I know it's because of me that the darkness taken hold. I wish I could I wish I could help. You sure hit one up here. You are awesome, man. Thank you so much. Seriously. I think I'm missing like 2 books. We'll find them eventually, I'm sure. Okay, so we have gold and silver keys and a doll. This doll looks familiar. I'm gonna go... You're not a deadbeat dad. Usually. That's a sapphire door. I don't have a sapphire key yet. So where the heck do I get it? Wish you could walk faster, but I don't think there's a door in the kitchen. Was there? No. Oh, there is a... Okay. Whoops. There is a gold door. There we go. Oh, we're in the freezer. Oh, God. Guy sure has a lot of meat. That's what she said! Ha ha ha! There we go. I think I can drop the gold key now. Again, drop the gold key now. And use the sapphire key. Okay, cool. Meat cheddar. Welcome back, Dora. You missed my terrible joke. Oh, good, a painting. Dolls!
When I was making the original No Strings Attached, I was doing it all on my laptop at the time. I took it to my place of work, worked on it on my breaks, until one day I entered the break room and noticed my bag is open. I searched through to find that my laptop has been stolen, and with it, the game I was 2 months deep into.
No.
I tried to get my place of work to take some responsibility for allowing a customer to rifle through our belongings, but they refused, saying it was my fault for not locking my stuff up better. The crazy thing, though, about 2 weeks later, my laptop is returned to my bag. I think it was a mix of them being unable to use it or pawn it, and I don't want to discount me eyeing this fella who looked like the guy in the surveillance footage real hard, making him feel unsafe to continue shopping there perhaps. I'm not sure. But I got my game back, and I was able to finish the original No Strings Attached.
That's insane! That's absolutely insane. Blank canvas. Palette covered in old paints. I don't like this. I guess these are going to be the subjects in his next painting. So there, okay, so green. Yeah, the plates are the same shape as the dolls. What we expected for painting room. Okay.
Good night, everybody.
Thank you so much for your generosity tonight, Damien. I really appreciate it. Have a wonderful night, man. Hope to see you soon. Especially since you said you're off. I want to see you in here more, man. So have a good night. Thank you again. You rock, man. Okay, it just takes us right to... Okay, cool. Okay, was there another sapphire door? Oh, upstairs, but that's not any special one. So I'm trying to think of... And that was one of the paintings. Is there instead of turn they looked in the, you know, oh my god. That's insane. Like, good lord. Ah, she's after me. Well, yeah. I'd freak out too, honestly. Okay, but where do I put the dolls? That's the question. Okay, so there's the other painting. I don't know where to put the dolls, though. Like I have this here. Maybe if I... That's crazy. I would lose my shit. I would lose it. I did lose my shit! Oh my god. Oh yeah, we're just going in a circle now, aren't we? Yeah. Well shit, let's go back to the dolls, I guess. Let's see if anything opens up for the dolls themselves. There's a piano puzzle too. Apparently dolls have been finding out about, but not quite. They're all creepy little things. Okay, I can't do anything with the dolls there. So, Still missing a couple books, so I don't know, let's just keep looking around, I guess. See if anything else pops out at me. Oh, actually, let's go back upstairs. So I don't know if there's other doors we can open upstairs or not that are worth opening. Okay, there's a green door. I don't know how the fuck to open that one. Oh boy. And there's the sapphire door. Yeah. Oh shit, a doll. Okay. I completely missed that last time. So now we have two of the dolls, but where the fuck do I use them? I should save, just in case. Yeah, it's really good that you got it back. Like, really good. Oh yeah, it's just a bathroom. Sink flush. Ew! Bitch! Where'd you come from? Okay. That was scary! Emerald key, okay, which I don't have. Okay, yeah, we've been in here. Bloody drags. Lovely dress on a form. Can't do anything with that photo. Nope, can't do anything there. Empty taco place, a little grocery bag on a table, you go buy one. Oh my god. Are you serious? That's insane. And in here are other dolls. I hate it. It's almost as big as a person. I'm missing something, but where? Oh hey, I forgot about that door. Oh shit, here we go. Doll time! And a photo, okay. I know the order of the dolls. On the horizon. A ball of fire resting upon the world's edge amidst a citrus sky. I stare at this stranger and wonder what I might call them. Will it abandon me? Will it leave me to freeze? Will it remain, bathing me in warmth? Only the context of time could answer if this portrait is a sunrise or a sunset. Okay, that's the puzzle with the... Okay, so... The dolls are... Blue goes here. purple goes here. And red goes to the end, so I just gotta find the green doll. Okay, and then we have the paintings. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus, what? Oh, God! Oh, do we? I'm scared. I don't like that. Or a handle could go. Oh, God. Okay, at least we had the paint. So, sunrise. Okay, I think I know the paintings. That's the next puzzle to solve. Yeah, you know what? I think that's kind of what killed Legion for me, was I was playing as a warrior during it, and I just wasn't really into the warrior story at all. Okay, so I think this one goes in the middle. I think this one is the sunrise. And then the sunset. Night painting. That is wrong. Portrait of field in midday. So let's look at the... A ball of fire resting upon the world's edge amidst a citrus sky. I stare at the stranger and wonder what I might call them. Please remain bathing me in warmth. Only the correct answer of this portrait is a sunrise or a sunset. Oh, we don't know if it's a... Oh, wait. I think it's this order. There it is. Door in the back's opened. Let's go. DK. I was thinking about being DK. Because I have to make at least one plate class, one leather class, one mail class, I already have my shaman, and one cloth class to get all the achievements. Fancy looking washer. There's the blue book. My memory of her. Every corner, an echo she left in my heart before life's theft. Those who were sacrificed longing to be surrogates of love now lost in a dream. 4 souls trapped in eternity's embrace, listening quietly in their proper place. That's the dolls. A grave of butterflies. A soul is said to be our essence, the immortal part of that which carries on when our mortal coil ceases. Most want to believe this human spirit exists, that death is not a cold end, but a pit stop on a grander journey. Some religions believe there will be salvation or damnation of one's soul, depending on their adherence to a moral code granted by their deity. A quiet admittance that they do not feel a man is inherently good, but will only act in their own self-interests. And the threat of punishment is essential. We are but children in their eyes. There are other religions that have observed the cycles of nature and believe just as the sun dies and is reborn in each day, we too shall be reborn when life is over. Though in a clever stroke of genius, some beliefs have managed to combine these two schools of thought. The creature you are reborn as will be reflective of how you adhere to the code. This demotion rides a fine line between seeing animals as lesser than us, yet still capable of having souls. How does an animal lead a good life? But ultimately, the subset of people who believe that ghosts haunt our world are the closest to correct. When a person dies, their soul does not move on, it simply lingers, trapped in a lonely void where it cannot continue to watch the world turn without it. They cannot see other souls, only the living who cannot feel them who cannot feel them there. We were all cursed to have been born so early. We will continue to haunt this existence alone until the final star dies, and perhaps even after that. Okay, so I don't know. My thing with the book, I've been wrong about the books. I don't know where they go. A red door now. Oh my god. What is... You don't have to level each one. You can just buy the mounts, but I'm debating it because I'm extra like that. Okay, there's a number code, and what does the journal say about that? Safe room. Congratulations on your new safe room TM. Before you can fully utilize your safe room, you'll need to set a 4-digit code. Make it something you'll remember, like an important date. Once the code is set, you won't be able to change it with the safe room technician. Okay, so... important date. here scares me. Probably something I don't have yet. Yeah, probably have to wait a bit. We'll get there eventually. Dude, that was scary. Why? Why do the dolls keep showing up? No, Ghost, it's okay, Phoenix, don't worry. You take it easy. You take care of yourself. There's the green doll. We need that one. We have room. Good. Can I go down at all, or we... Oh, no. Let's go back and search these boxes. Okay, well, we have the green doll, so let's see if that opens up any other avenues for us. Hopefully. Yeah, I hope you feel better too, Phoenix. No, that's not the right way. Where the frick is the... Oh, wait. Maybe I'm an idiot and went the wrong... Ah, shit. Really? Bitch! I keep forgetting that there's a stalker in the house. Whew. I forgot. This is the way we need to go for the dolls. I did the same thing before. Okay, and the green should be the first one, so that should be it. Door to my left and locked. There we go. Sweet. Yeah, it does. Ah, there we go. Gross. What the fuck? This peeps into the bathroom. Dude is grody. Ew, Dora. Last thing I want to see is somebody pooping. Okay. Down below was the red door, so we'll try the... There's a bunch of blood leading down here to it, which I don't like whatsoever. What is all this shit? What? I think I've done enough running for tonight. Oh, it's like equipment. An exercise ball. Okay. Where the fuck was the green door? Upstairs. It was upstairs, right. Maybe that'll give me the important date, hopefully, for the safe. Oh my god, it's that doll again. I wonder if there's an achievement to smash them all. Dora! I love how violent you are. It's just refreshing. Oh god. I don't like how maze-like this is at all. Husband journal. The whole month of March has become a pit of despair. Our wedding anniversary. We used to travel every year for the whole month to celebrate. She picked where. I didn't care as long as I was with her. Without her, I haven't had the stomach to pick a place to go. Afraid we'll have made a memory there. Maybe I should try traveling again. Getting out of this house might help me take my mind off of things. This house is full of echoes that break me down. My only solace being the addition I made after her passing. When the 14th comes and I can't bear the house any longer, I stow away there. It has everything I need. I could live down there forever if needed. Okay, so March 14th. So it's either going to be 1403 or 0314. Few screws keep... I could open this if I remove those. Oh, do I have... No. I think I should get like an actual screwdriver. Okay. Hey, there's actually clothes in this one. Socks and undies. just love that the idea behind this is that she just was kind of coming for a booty call and it ended poorly. Okay, back to the basement. Yeah. Like 6 out of 10 Tinder date. Wow. Okay, so we'll try 0314. Yep, there it is. Sweet. I don't like that there's so much blood down here. I really don't. Like, dude. Why? Oh, it's him. He weakly... Oh. The trail of blood has led her here, to the bed with a man clutching his wound. His eyes closed, attempting to shut out the pain. As the light shines on him, he flinches and looks to her. Oh, it's you! I'm glad you're safe. He starts settling back into place. I'm sorry I didn't warn you. I've lost too much blood. I can't even stand up. He weakly motions to the kitchenette. There's a landline over there. We can call for help. I don't trust him. He seems so weak. Is it because I have the knife equipped? No, okay, I could just... Oh, there's stairs, too. When's the last time we saved? God damn it. Hold on a second. Wait. Okay, you know what? I think we can still... Okay, I'm gonna save, because I have a feeling this is gonna lead to a couple of different endings, maybe. We still haven't solved the book puzzle yet, either. I can't get out, that's it. Shit. No keyhole. Maybe it's gonna do that keypad over there. Oh, okay. Then kill him. Dora! I could leave. That's an option, apparently. I'm just gonna leave, because I feel if I turn my back to him... She can't just wait another minute in this tomb. Climbing the stairs, she has burst into the cool, fresh air of the night woods. Just beyond the trees, she can see the road. If she could just get to her car, maybe she can get help. But that is the last thought she has before she blacks out. Ending C. That was it. Dating sucks. Achievement ending and no strings attached. Thank you for playing. Oh my god. We got one ending. Time played 50 minutes, deaths 1, dropped items 3, notes 16 out of 19, saves 3, ending C, rank B. Wow. There's, wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Dang, man. Of course I'm gonna have to come back and play this later on my own to try and get the best endings. This is so cool. The Bachelor. In the original, the player had to stab them in the game, which would cause the lady of the estate to spawn and possess their corpse, they'd come after you. Where in the remake, these sorts of things are relegated to cutscenes, so only in-game sprites of the Bachelor are pre- and post-stabbing. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Lady of the estate. That's so cool. Hellenore. Like, I'm the kind of person where after stream, I'm probably gonna go through and read all of this stuff. Because I just love shit like that so much. Like, look at it! This looks so cute! Oh my god, what? Dude. A holdover from when Hellenore was going to be more linear like Crash Bandicoot. The fish jumped out of the water, flopped around into a designated hit spot on land. However, when the world opened to beyond the paths, avoiding them became trivial. Ah! What if... will it hit me? Nope. Just... Oh, I'm in the water! Dude. Dude. Okay, this pumpkin's gonna be a secret enemy. A tentacle wants to only activated when you got close enough. Aw, it didn't activate. Trees! Alright, let's play the next game, Hellenore. Oh dude, the concept art! God damn! She's kinda busty! Which is 2. Oh, 2 is Hellenore, okay. Vlad drew up a bunch of concept art for the original game, mostly character designs, but they also spent some time trying to figure out some of the spell symbols. Oh no! Look! I did nothing! I'm just playing! Oh god. Hellenore. And done. That's every book in my little library. I'm not surprised. Now what? Maybe I should go outside for a bit. I've been cooped up in here for a while. Knock knock. Hellenore. Haru? What are you doing? Well, I was planning to cook up a nice meal and send my siblings out to get some of the ingredients. And that was this morning. Now the sun is setting at our house, and they still haven't returned. So I was wondering if you could go look for them while I start cooking? Sure. I was thinking about heading out anyway. Sweet. Thank you, Hellenore. Oh, after you grab everyone, you should come eat with us. Sounds good. This is already adorable. Oh my god.
If you listen to the KillDeath commentary, I believe I mentioned how I sat myself down to say, I can't make an Atari 2600 game, shouldn't be making games. Then, with NSA, I moved up to NES hardware. So for my third project, I figured I'd move up to the Super NES, 18-bit to 16-bit, but quickly learned that 16-bit sort of afforded me a lot of fidelity in terms of pixel art, and soon the art making aspect was overwhelming. So I figured maybe it was time just to move into 3D, and what better way to learn 3D than with a platformer? Some history, I had a friend who owned a PS1, and I got to play Spyro the Dragon at their house, which enamored me so much I convinced my parents to get it for me. However, my mom saw Crash Bandicoot 2 and thought I'd also like that, and you know what? I liked it even more. My dad, on the other hand, picked up Resident Evil and Soul Reaver, so I was eating good, even if I couldn't get very far in the more mature games because I had a stupid 5-year-old brain. But the point is that I have a lot of nostalgia for Crash and Spyro, so I started making my own 3D platformer inspired by them.
I own the remake of Soul Reaver. I got that. It was a Humble Bundle thing, and I was able to pick that up, so... This is so cute. Oh my... I love that... The float is so awesome! Alright, Bubbling Beach. Let's go. 50 pages, 6 stars.
Destiny Islands from Kingdom Hearts is my favorite video game beach. I still have childhood wonder with the interactive medium to think that maybe if I played the opening better, I could get a different ending. So I spent a lot of time there trying to figure out how to basically stop the rest of the game from happening. I'm really happy that the noclip.website has Destiny Islands as one of its locations to explore, because even now I still use it as one of my main sources of inspiration when creating environments and just in general. Like truly, video game aesthetics peaked on the PS2. Anyhow, so I've tried my best to recreate that here in Hellenore. Just a small beach that's so nice you wouldn't mind just setting down the controller and vibing. I suppose I aim for that with all my games and levels, but again, a good video game beach just holds a special place in my heart. If this was a YouTube video, this would be the part where I tell everybody to tell me in the comments what some of their favorite YouTube beaches are. I suppose leave it in your review. Tell me what your favorite video game beach is. I would love to go just vibe there.
Shit. What's my favorite video game beach? Do I even have one? Like, what games have I played that have beaches in them? Jesus, I'm gonna be thinking about that. Hey, Summer. Harold's looking for you. Oh, yeah? I suppose she did ask me to grab some starfruit while I was here. Hellenore, would you be a dear and get them for me? You're already hopping about. I guess. Oh, there is a wrong button, dude! Fuck yeah! Okay, how do I get up? Okay. Oh shit, I fucked that up. There's gotta be a star at the top of this. There has to be. Bunch of lazy bones in this game. Kingdom Hearts. Video game beaches. Oh no, star. Oh, gem. Okay. I don't know what the gems are, but I want to find out. Oh, there's a star. Oh, damn it. I fucked up! This is so cute. I love it. Whee! You know, I never played games like Spyro, but I played the shit out of Crash Bandicoot. In fact, Crash Bandicoot is the reason I got a PlayStation to begin with. Oh, shit. Oh, okay. Yeah, I did it. Okay, cool. I feel like there's gonna be something over here. Oh, maybe not. Oh, nope. Invisible wall! Invisible wall! Nope, no secrets, okay. Fair enough. Whee! Didn't I see another gem somewhere else? I'm missing one. And also, oh, star fruit, that's what I'm grabbing. Is that what those gems are? Is that like the fruit? I don't know. But I'm gonna 100% this, I swear to God.
So something I noticed that was happening to me with other projects was that as I was testing things out, learning how to do things, my project assets tab would become a dire mess with unused code and assets. So in an effort to keep that from happening, every so often, after figuring out something that wrecked my organization, I'd make a new project and port everything useful over. While they shared the same base name, Simple Platformer, they each had an addition in parentheses. You can do it, you did it, now refine it, refine it into dust. Funny looking back now, considering how unrefined it is.
Boom! 100%! Let's go! I did it. I did your job for you, you lazy bitch. Oh. Okay, cool. We got it. I think that's it. Yep. We got them all, and she's right there. Oh, I thought she was phased into the ground. I'm like, God, what the fuck happened to her? No, we're good. We're good. Got the 6-star fruit and all the gems. Oh, I get it. It's the ingredients are supposed to. Okay, cool. All right, actually, wait. What's the name of this one? We did Babbling Beach. Now it's Fairlight Forest.
One lesson I learned from the original Hellenore was your foundation is just so important. Basically, I built the entire game of Hellenore thinking I'd be able to retroactively add a save function to it, only to find out that the way I was handling everything was too tangled in dependencies to figure out how to actually save it. So my initial plan of 5 levels became 1 level. After Hellenore, the first thing I did was learn how to save a game, and now I always start with my save function and build out from there. Those dependencies tanked performance too. Is generally fine when you're just walking about, but whenever you die, the game had to do a costly check on every collectible in the game, and then it gets bottlenecked by the CPU to single digits. Speaking of bottlenecking, I also made the trees with leaf planes that billowed in the wind using a script. Every plane got its own script, so on weaker hardware, you'd hit that CPU limit and drop frames real fast. I didn't understand at the time why the leaves were causing performance dips. I thought it was a graphics problem, so I made a level of detail model for the leaves depending on your settings, and it did help, just because turning off the noise calculations saved so much CPU.
This is a really cute game. Like, it's the kind of stuff that I could see, like, actually being fully fleshed out into a full-on game, you know? I mean, not saying that this isn't a game. You know what I mean. It's just fun. It's just cute and fun.
The original Hellenore is the game I've spent the most time on out of any game in my entire game development career. It was about 2 years. I really thought I was cooking with that one, but at this point in my career, it's probably my least favorite finished product.
Wow.
It didn't help that I released it the day after Mario Odyssey dropped. Having this super fun platformer to compare my own work to directly, maybe it warped my perception. I was proud of the work I did at the time. Even if I knew it wasn't amazing, I did like the vibes. But every year or so I go back and play it just to see how far I've come, and every time I like it a little less. The vibes just don't hit. The simple act of running isn't as fun. The parts that require platforming skill absolutely aren't fun. The OG Hellenore's long development scarred me, as even to this day, I'm afraid to dedicate so much time of my life to a game and just have it flop. I think since then, the longest I've given to a game is Madvent with 5 months, though I usually average 3. And on the plus side, I am getting better and faster all the time. This new Hellenore I managed to make in 6 weeks, and I think I'll be able to come back to this in 10 years and still be happy with how it turned out, but I suppose we'll see. As I see others release projects they've spent years on and the quality those have, at least now I feel that I do have the talent that if I focus on one project for years, I could probably make a banger. I suppose this collection is a way to dip my toes into those waters, as I started it in 2022, and even though I've been doing other things, I keep coming back to work on it, which I think is a balance of release that I could handle.
Honestly, this is a great game. It's simple. It needs a little bit more, I think, to kind of make, like, maybe some more like enemies or an attack or whatever. Like, she shoots fire. Go on, give her a ground pound. But it's just, I don't know, something about the simplicity is appealing in a lot of ways, and I like that. What is it? Oh, wears out. Okay, I didn't realize that it had a timer. Whoop. Oh, it's a green gem. Okay, I have to get the green gem. That's the last one I'm missing. I haven't even found a person in this level yet either. What the hell are they?
I'd say outside of a lack of skill, Hellenore was plagued with a lack of vision. I've heard horror stories about project leads who will play a game over the weekend and then ask their subordinates to add a feature from that game or just try to pivot the entire project from that. And I kind of feel like that was me with Hellenore. It started as a game aspiring to be Crash Bandicoot to, gosh, I can't remember all the stupid things I tried to add along the way, but I do remember getting into Castlevania somewhere along the development.
Right there.
And then trying to add something from that game. I think it was the powers. The way you'd get secondary items in Castlevania, you'd pick up powers that would help you in your journey. It was silly and absolutely made the game worse. Also, I had limited myself to very specific console limitations for my previous 2 successful projects. For some reason, I didn't stick with PS1 limitations for this 3D game. If I recall, I was enamored with the timeless toon aesthetic of Wind Waker, forgetting that Mega Man Legends was sitting right there. And silly inexperienced me didn't think extra polygons would make for that much extra work, and how wrong was I?
Jessen! I was looking for you. Is it that late already? Shucks. She wanted me to pick some mushrooms for the stew, but I've been having a tough time finding enough. Do you need help? Would you? I'd really appreciate it. Why not? Sure. Oh, Alright, we got all the mushrooms, so we're good there. I just have to find the rest of the pages and we're solid. Oh look, it's the rest of the pages! Excellent. Isn't it? I know, right? or cheddar. Slender Man. Alright. So we've 100% in Fairlight Forest. Next is Sleet Slopes. Okay, yeah, see, we're halfway there. Oh, I see, there's only, okay, I thought there was nothing else. That's just, okay, cool. Yeah, we totally got this. 75 pages? Oh my god. Dude, the music.
This is one of the games that I had to remake from the ground up for the collection, because the original version was so broken that it would take me less time to build it from the ground up than it would be to fix the old version. Not only would it be faster, but I believe the end product would be substantially better. Just with like NSA, I am a little sad those old versions aren't in this collection, mostly for the sake of comparison. But for preservation's sake, I intend to keep the original versions of everything in this collection up on itch.io, though it's possible to play and compare if you're willing to take a few extra steps. I do feel like this one got a lot more of a fundamental change than those strings attached did. Because yeah, while they're both, have you jumping and collecting and talking to people, like just now that I have a save function that actually works, I was able to build multiple levels. And so I got to include a bunch of different environments and each of them having their own unique vibe. So in the original game, I only had one level to work with, but I really wanted two different vibes to show off. A pleasant autumn day and a cold rainy night. Plus I really like the dynamic shadows moving across the world, so I added a day-night cycle. That was a big mistake. I made the nighttime too dark to see as the moon took a while to pop over the mountains. And so the few players I've seen who played the original basically gave up when night hit. They just let go of the controls and waited out. There was a spell to cast light, but a lot of players missed that pickup. Plus, even if you had that pickup, you needed energy for it, and when you die, you lose energy. It was just the whole thing.
Whee! Great. Are these wind things? Yeah. I had a feeling they'd be like that. I had a feeling. Whee! Oh, this is itching the platforming scratch. I have not scratched in a long time. And I'm the kind of guy that used to play Super Mario Sunshine. Like, I played the shit out of that game. That was my game. I didn't start with 64. I started with Sunshine. It's itching the platforming scratch. I don't know if I can make that. Like, I want to get to... I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna get it. Oh, yes, there we go. That was close. That was so close. I almost died. So okay, so it's like, okay. Just cylinders. I think they're water jets, but I don't know. It's hard to tell. It sounded like I was like splashing in them, but... Alright. Time for more pages. Cylinder not be... Shatter, no! God, that always cracks me up whenever I read it again. I almost died there. I wasn't even paying full attention. That's the start. I'll get a bunch of shit on my way down. I feel like there's gonna be stuff to do on the way down. Oh yeah, see, look at there's so many. Oh my god, this is insane. I feel I may die here. I have to do it from up higher. That's a good question. I don't know. I want to say yes.
Strings attached. I've attempted several times to make a Hellenore remake. Actually, while I was going at my first attempt in 2020, I discovered how to use the Unity animation tab, and it opened up a whole world of possibilities for me. No longer was I stuck in my 3D modeling softwares whose timing somehow always got messed up when imported. It would play exactly the same as the preview. While I may not love her first entry anymore, she is an unsung hero of my development as a developer, much like how she introduced me to animating in Unity, which I've basically made a staple in all my games since. Hellenore was actually the first game where I made the text crawl scripts that I use in all of my games now, even in this remake here. The actual script base is the same as it was. So obviously, over those 7 years, I've improved upon it a lot. So much so that actually, while working on this remake, I finally managed to make branching paths work with the text crawl, which will be a boon to my next game, I'm sure. Like with most projects, the Hellenore I ended up finally making wasn't the one in my head for years, but that's art, I suppose. You gotta learn how to roll with those punches.
I love the commentary. Hey, there's the other dude we gotta find. Good evening, Zima. Hellenore! Good to see you. I was looking for you. What for? Dinner. Ah, right. I was supposed to collect some beauty berries for... Do you want me to get them for you? You don't have to. I've been doing everyone else's chores. What's one more thing? I see. Thank you, Hellenore. It'll give me time to finish up here. What is he? It's like a... Okay, so... Get these here. Okay, now the thing is... There's still stuff over there that I want to grab before I drop down fully, so let's see if I can... He's staring at the portal. Well, it's not the portal, it's a portal. Okay, so I think I want to go for this one first. Yep, okay. Okay, there's another one. Okay, now there's a red crystal there. I can just reclimb if I have to. Okay. A bunch of stuff over there that I missed. That's fine. We'll just go in this direction. Missing one more. I think I know where the other gem is. I think. Okay, Jared, don't forget that. Berries. Where the hell are they? Oh, wait. Oh, there's one. Oh god, how do I get out of here? Okay, that's where we came in. Let's go back to where we came. I don't think there is, but I don't want to take a risk either. I'm kind of easing myself down a little, but... And we're missing the blue gem. I did see it somewhere, I just can't remember where. It was, I think, at the end of a water jet thing. I think. Maybe? I like that you can jump again out of it even though you jumped into it. I like that. Too many games are like, nope, you only get one jump, fuck you. Two berries and a gem. Where are you? I'm gonna get it. I will get it. I swear to God. Okay, here's the other end of the cavern. I like the music. The only thing in here was just that crystal. I don't see anything else, so I think we just gotta keep going up. I must have missed something going up. I had to. I'm so happy I can use a controller for this. Okay. That splinters off down there. It just kind of leads back to the beginning. Okay. We got the berries off of the branch. Okay. Yeah, because, yeah. Where are they? Oh! Yep, there we go. Okay. Then there's the crystal too. I knew I saw it somewhere. I just couldn't remember where. I didn't go over this far. That was my fault. Yep, okay, so there's definitely a berry there. Yep, okay. That's one. Oh, come on, where's the other one? Oh my God, seriously? Game, seriously? Where the hell is the 15th berry? Oh. Well, that solved that mystery. God. I feel like an idiot. But hey, 100%. Yay. Woo! That's the B for berry. God. Nice. Wait, what? We got 100%. Because I'm a Hellenore, and I'm the best there's ever been. I feel like that a lot. Cheddar. Woo! 100%! We found everyone. We got all the ingredients and we got all the gems. Hell yeah. Alright. That's everything. Hellenore, attend dinner. What took you so long anyway? The vibes of the beach were immaculate today. I just had to soak them in. Sorry, sis, those mushrooms are hard to find. If you don't have magic to fly around. My apologies, Haru. I got lost in my work. That warp portal? Correct. I just need 15 power crystals to get it running. Oh! I picked up 15 crystals while looking for you all. Is that so? I'll take them from you after dinner. The next time you head to the mountain, you can use it. Maybe I will. Anyway, Hellenore, what are you planning to do after this? While I was out today, I collected a bunch of pages to a new book. So I think I'll read that after this. What's it about? Well, from what I've gleaned while waiting for your dinner, it's a tragedy about a girl who loses everything. And her unhinged revenge on those who wronged her. Oh, good for her. I'll have to borrow that after you finish. I still need to finish that book I borrowed from you. No rush. Oh, I wanted to thank you for grabbing everything I asked for. Maybe next time I'll just ask you. Yeah, that would be great. Bitch. Yeah, maybe. If I'm not busy. Anyway, let's dig in. Yay! Okay, they did the music. Okay. Hawkshaw. That was was really cute. That was really cute. I'm wondering, can I go back into the mountain level now that I have all 15 crystals and do something special? And you. I'm gonna try it and see what happens. I mean, you never know. There's like some secret, you know? That'd be really cool. Shouldn't take me too long to get up there and try it. Watch you just take me to like a portal with the what's the word I'm looking for? Shit, which just nothing but commentary. Probably won't do anything, but you know, it's worth a shot. Oh my god, it's open! Hey, you haven't gone through yet? Oh, is something wrong? No, it works fine. Just, I'm not ready. Ah, yeah. I get that. Never know what you'll find on the other side. Want me to go first? Yes. I got you. What the fuck? What the actual fuck? Suddenly, hell, right? I mean, this is a horror game dev, so there's gotta be some darker... Dude, what the fuck? I'm scared. Like, this is such a cute game, I love it. The hell from Hellenore, right? Oh my god. Okay, well, we gotta climb the tower, I guess. Jay, Devil May Cry box ass looking area. Oh my god. I am the bud. I can't. What's that song? The Devil May Cry song? I can't think of it. I think. Oh, wait. Oh, it's like, I wonder if that's the one. Wait. I'm gonna be really super dumb right now.
I just mailed him.
Oh god, I don't want an ad. No. Stupid YouTube. Hold on a second. Wait. The fact that I can't skip this ad is ridiculous too. Man. What? There's another one too! Is this it? Oops. This is it. Yeah, this is. Yeah, this is. Oh, God. Okay. Okay, I just had to... I am the storm. That's the one I was thinking of. That is approaching. I don't need this anymore, so I can close that. There we go. Okay. I went the wrong fucking way. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my. Nope. Damn it. Oh god. Yeah, that. Or maybe I didn't go the wrong way. No? How do I? I can't make that, can I? Oh, I can. Okay, never mind. Like coconut milk and a minor key. This is oh my god. I think I have to go. Yep. Okay. Oh my god, dude, this is insane. Like, I'm in hell! What the heck, man? How do I... Oh, it's lifting me up. Is it? Or am I just losing my mind? I am. I'm moving up. Wait, no, I'm not. It just looks like it. So how do I get up? Oh, I see. Okay. There we go. Did it. Oh my god, dude. Who's that guy? What the fuck? And who might you be? I'm Hellenore. Nice to meet you. Yes, it is a pleasure. I've been waiting for such a long time. For me? For anyone. Bah. Oh no! To be continued? That... Oh! Son of a bitch! Mystery Wolf. This character was a last-minute inclusion, as Vlad wanted something to be waiting at the top of the bonus tower. Vlad attempted to heavily infer that the character is a vampire that attacks Hellenore, but if there ever was a sequel, it would turn out they were just touch-starved and wanted to went for a hug. Just touch-starved! Their design ends up echoing the original Wolf King concept art, though Vlad had completely forgotten about that concept art while making him. But yeah, because there's something like, yeah, I guess there was like a Wolf King in the concept stuff. And characters that never made it into at least this version. Oh, ones we never saw. Summer was in the OG game, the deer who pointed you in the right direction for where the final tower was. Of the three siblings you got to talk to in that game, she probably had the most undefined personality through the dialogue. That's the original. Helen was inspired by Vladimere's partner, Lyle. One of the favorite animals are foxes. Lila. Not Lyle. Is it Lyle? Yeah, I think that's Lyle. It's hard to see. It's so small. Characters, foxes. Oh, that's cool. That's actually really cool. They made it for their partner. Just use the 2020 version remake. This was super cute. I like that. I like that a lot. Yeah. Oh, Pyro sounds fucking good. Nightmare Killer. Oh, this is a small one. Okay. This game was originally released October 31st, 2018. Wow, on my 28th birthday, just for me. Nightmare Killer was made in 2 days for a personal game jam, though a couple of days are spent touching it up for this collection. Nightmare Killer is a meme horror game where the nightmare demon hunts the halls of your mind. You must escape their grasp. This game should take about 5 minutes or so. Teddy Cruiser, the Zodiac. It even looks like Robert Englund. Is this? Oh, it's supposed to look like Ted Cruz. Oh my god, I thought it looked like. The main antagonist of Nightmare Killer, Teddy Cruiser, is a crossbreed of two monsters: the slasher Freddy Krueger and the politician Ted Cruz, borrowing more heavily from the latter than the former. Oh, not looking at that. More or less the only other real asset in the game. The entire game takes place in a square. It makes for a fairly straightforward chase, though it is possible to loop forever in a circle if you don't figure out which corner is the exit. Oh, OG, not for comparison. Let's go to sleep.
In 2018, I took part in the Game Maker Toolkit's Game Jam. It was their second year, and I had participated in the first year. After the elation of seeing that YouTuber that I enjoyed at the time play my entry, and watching them have a good time playing it, I really was chasing that high. I wanted to feel that again. But if I recall, they decided that due to the sheer amount of games, instead of trying to play them all, they were basically just going to wait for the ratings to come in and only play the best ones. And even though logistically I understand like why they did that, it still ended up causing me to become disenfranchised from that creator. Ranking entries when participants aren't on equal footing just feels terrible. How could a fledgling dev with a retail job working weekends compete with teams of devs who make games for a living? It's something I've tried to be mindful of when hosting collaborative efforts, to give equal platform to fledgling devs and seasoned devs in my showcase. To view games
That's what
in
I liked
the
about
context
Mad
of their creation, to celebrate their victories, even if for some that victory was simply shipping a game. Basically, I'd like to be the kind of entity to other devs that I would have appreciated when I was in their place. Anyhow, not happy with the game I made for that jam as my yearly release, but not having any substantial projects I felt could be completed before the year's end, I decided to do a personal jam for Halloween, which ended up producing Nightmare Killer.
That's cool. Oh. Fun fact. Did you know? F is for flashlight. The rumor has it you can use it to pay respects as well. Oh, hey, yeah. Excuse me, the lock is broken. Who's that lady? Who's that lady? Sexy lady. Who's that lady? I can't remember the song, really?
I spent the first day of the jam making art, rushing through the character, and then making the hallway. For speed, I made modular pieces so I could build a level out in engine, as opposed to how I usually do it, where I tweak it all in my modeling software and then walk around in it in engine to feel out the space. Day 2 was all the programming, which was mostly rehashed code from older projects that never saw the light of day. Honestly, I'm not really fond of 2-day jams anymore. I don't feel like it's enough time for me to do anything substantial. Become Prey and Nightmare Killer share a lot of DNA strictly because they were both 2-day jams, and I feel like it's all I could muster at the speed of sound.
Note to self. Buy spackle to fix holes. Maybe if they weren't nailing notes to the walls, there wouldn't be so many holes. Okay, so, oh, that's the run, okay.
2018 really was the year of meme games for me. I always enjoy injecting a little humor into my games because I feel humor helps accentuate horror, but these two games in particular are probably just the most meme. The two games being Nightmare Killer and Bob Team Epic Beatdown that I made for the Game Maker's Toolkit jam.
What?
Pop Team Epic slaps. I love its shitposty style of humor, but Bob Team Epic's purposely bad animations just jive with that sense of humor better, in my opinion. And I was just really into it right at the same time as the jam. And I thought the low keyframes would help make the art aspect easier, and while I really like the art that I made for that jam, I just didn't end up having enough time for both the art and the gameplay, giving it this very, like, unfinished look, like, you know, baby's first game. And I think that's partially why, like, after years, I pulled it No Longer Proud to like display it as one of the games I made. Speaking of gameplay, it was okay. The theme was genre minus mechanic, and I decided to do a shoot 'em up without the shooting. As for Nightmare Killer, I think Ted Cruz was up for re-election, so he was back in the public consciousness after his failed attempt to be president planted him in my mind as a public figure of note. I think bad lip reading's rendition of one of his ads stuck in my mind, especially the one where he likes to eat hair. There was also that joke that he was the Zodiac Killer that got really popular for a while, along with the absurd idea that his dad killed JFK is just very funny to me. On the other hand, Freddy Krueger is probably my favorite slasher. I believe Nightmare on Elm Street was my first adult horror film I got to watch, or
I'm more of a
at
Jason
least
guy.
It was the one that traumatized me, because he's a dream killer, and he could show up in my dreams to kill me. And hey, you know, phonetically they're not too far off. Ted, Fred, Cruz.
That is...
So we got Teddy Cruiser, the Zodiac Killer, as the antagonist for this short joke of a game.
That's actually hilarious because Jason is my favorite guy, was the Silent Hill, and his movie traumatized me. I don't remember how I got here. Is this my house? 1, 2, Teddy's coming for you. Oh shit, is this... Oh shit! That was... Oh shit! Oh, if I do the 1, 2, okay.
Even though it's minuscule, I still enjoy the atmosphere of the rain pouring outside in this game. The tension built and the reveal of the killer are also pretty cool. I think the only thing I don't love from the original is the chase sequence. Personally, I always cheesed it because I knew once you got a certain distance away, Ted would spawn in front of you. So you just had to walk backwards to beat him. I'm hoping the alterations I've made to the chase make it better, but even if it doesn't, I still have the rain. I do enjoy the new ending jump scare, too. It helps that startling nightmare narrative, the last thing you see before you wake up. If you close your eyes just as he reaches you, you can trick your brain into thinking you've died.
Do not disturb. Seriously? Another broken lock? What is this, Silent Hill? 1, 2, Teddy's coming for you. I don't know where to go. Oh, shit. Oh, we did it. First try, baby! After dying once. Oh, shit. Nice. Yeah, it's just a big old... That's a big old maze. Falcon. KillDeath Again. Hell yeah, man. Dude. It's all updated. What? Is this like 3D? Oh, there's no intro thing about it. OG KillDeath Again. Oh, there's no thing about, oh, hey, it was released, blah, blah, blah. Oh, that's kind of sad. Again, death ended up being the best thing to come out of KillDeath Again. Looks awesome. Husk. First enemy design for the game, and maiden statue. To help break up the repetitive and monotonous dungeon, Vlad modeled the statue to place as a landmark of sorts. At some point, he gave it a trigger that would open a secret passage somewhere else on the map. Summoning stone. The second one where you find these stones or to spawn in enemies and destroy them. Proceed. However, like many ideas for KillDeath Again, it was cut for time. Dude. Cool. KillDeath Again. Oh shit.
KillDeath Again was sort of a test. I had been making games for about 5 years at that point, and I wanted to see how far I'd come by remaking the first game I ever made in the same amount of time, which was about a month. At the time, I was really happy with it. I liked seeing the progress I had made
Oh, shit.
and how much more I could do in the exact same amount of time. Though, looking back at it today, it's definitely one of my weaker games. And I actually think I almost prefer the original one more to this one, especially in this collection where I've done a lot of little upgrades for the original one. And while I tried to do some for this one being so much more complex meant that there was a lot more to detangle. And like some of my other games, it got to a point where just remaking it would make a better option. And I didn't really want to do that because like this one did port over, so I didn't.
Oh.
There weren't any upgrades in the original KillDeath, but becoming strong enough to beat death was a big part of my original vision, so for the remake I added a stat system, though the player never sees the numbers. But basically they have more health, attack, and speed. Mostly doing what you would expect, though the speed is just how fast you swing, not movement speed. In this
Jeez.
final version, I'd say the upgrades are mostly optional. Getting 1 speed and 2 attack help make dealing with husks easier. And the more damage you do, the less time you spend playing the dodge roll game with death. But it's absolutely possible to beat this with no
there's a
upgrades.
dodge roll.
So making a better stat system that's a lot more fun is just one of those things that you probably want to try and do better in a sequel.
Okay, this is cool. That's basically so I could tell where I've been, I think. I'm not gonna light that one yet because I'm not going there yet. I think that. Man, those guys suck! The camera's kind of funky in this one, but you know what? I'm okay with that. Oh, it might just be like a continue, so I can just start from there if I die. Like in the other game. Yeah, that's a continue. Okay, cool. Okay. They would have just want to nibble your toes. What the fuck? Same piece of dev commentary times in a row. Brittle. Oh, God. It was a mistake. I'm sorry. Oh, no. Damn it. How much time do I lose when I die? Oh, shit! I liked how the other one had like a, I'm just going the way I was before, I think. Four out of 5. What does that even mean?
Originally, I was hoping to expand the world past the dungeon, do all the things I wanted to do with the original sequel, but didn't have the knowledge for. However, a month goes by really fast, so there ended up being a lot of code that just didn't really do much. For example, the enemy stat scripts. There is a bunch of code for all these enemy variants, like skeletons, that just didn't make it for time. Or how there was going to be classes for the player to choose from that would alter the starting stats, and one that would alter the gameplay outright from melee to ranged combat. I was on the fence about trying to restore all of that for this final release, but eventually I figured my time would be better spent focusing on the other parts of this collection, and maybe in the future I'll do another KillDeath with all that knowledge I have now. Just like the original KillDeath, I tried to make the rooms up of modular pieces so I could randomly generate the dungeons, but I wasn't making headway fast enough, and just like the original, I fell back on the handcrafted map. This time though, I based it on the original's map. Not a perfect recreation, but the same ultimate problem of a bunch of paths that lead to the same
I
end.
go 5 speed now. Nice. Oh, new sword. Yes. Sweet. More attack. I saw it. Yep. And there's a...
This secret was always here, but originally the wall looked just like any other, and there really wasn't any indication that there were goodies hiding there. The only way I feel one might find this is by pure accident, so I tried a little something to make that more obvious to the player. There was also the statue in the center of the map that unlocks the East secret. These were placed to echo the original secrets on either side respectively, though in that game there was just a small horde to fight, where here there are more secrets that you actually have to pay attention to.
Up, I can't open that. Okay. Was that?
This secret was
Yeah, okay,
always
there.
here,
That's
but
real brittle.
originally the wall looked just like any other, and there really wasn't any indication that there were goodies hiding there. The only way I feel one might find this is by pure accident, so I tried a little something
Thank
to
God.
make that more obvious to the player. There was also the statue. In the original version, the way the dodge was handled, you could
Fishing out a
effectively
bug.
double dodge through walls, and I thought it was so fun I kept it. Unfortunately, while I was trying to fix something else for this updated version, I accidentally fixed that bug, and I wasn't able to recreate it purposefully in a timely fashion.
That sucks. Oh, shit! Jesus Christ! Oh yeah, I'm a killing machine now. I'm ready to take on death. 15 speed, 8 attack. Holy fuck yeah! And I got 8 minutes to find death. Oh shit, I got more than 8 minutes. Goddamn. I think I might be there.
I'd say out of everything in this remake, the thing that I still like a lot to this day is the boss fight with Death. The combat through most of the game isn't really as satisfying as I'd like. The way the Husks handle their attacks and the way the player does, it just kind of feels like everyone's swinging wildly, hoping that one dies before the other.
Yeah.
But with Death, there are more clearly telegraphed attacks, so you can dodge roll out of the way, then go in for a few hits before their next attack. And they have a ranged if you get too far, and a blowback if you get too close. So there's some good variety in the attacks as well. While the player's attacks are still a little whatever, the back and forth of Death's attacks make it still a pretty fun challenge.
I'm just looking to see if I can find any more upgrades, but it doesn't look like it. Okay, let's go fight Death. I think we're good. We got 11 minutes. Oh shit, am I lost now? No. I'm good. I can get back there. I can get back there. Yep, here we go. Okay. Death awaits.
You won't find what you seek
Oh shit, he got me. I just need to kind of get him and get in and out. Get in and out. I think that's the best thing to do. Death sure is pretty bloody for a dead guy. Oh shit. I need help. Oh, I can't leave. It's the other little dudes that are fucking me up too. Oh, no, and Death too. Oh shit! No! Is he full health? No, okay, good. Yeah, I can totally get him now. Got him! Satan's faucet. Hey, Illy, how you doing? Whoa. So, what now? Yeah, all right. Hustling only 11. I didn't only kill 11. Or is that ever since my death? Damn it. Time collected 22 minutes. Wow. That was cool. I think so. It had to have. Become prey. Whoa. This game was released on April 13th, 2020 as part of the Haunted PS1's Wretched Weekend Jam. The jam ran from April 9th to April 14th, giving devs a wider window to find their 48 hours to develop the game. This jam started when Vlad was in the midst of another jam, so it ended up sharing many assets with that title as well. Become Prey is about Barbara Jones recollecting a traumatic night where they had in the woods in their youth. The game should take about 5 to 10 minutes to complete. You know, fuck it, we're doing it. Barbara Jones. Become Prey 2 to save on time. Yeah, the remake. Oh god, it took it from the other game to... Oh, that's how we played? Do we have to listen? Oh, for comparison, play the OG for comparison. This is so... Man, I should have played this, gotten this and played this, Barbara Jones Corpse. Oh, is that the original Barbara Jones? Old version as a base. Deer monster. Oh, lovely. Alright. It's about 30 years ago or so. I was backpacking up north in the middle of nowhere. Couldn't tell you how many times I had done that before. The Appalachian, yeah. I love getting up in the middle of the night to just wander the woods near my camp. There was just something special about the woods at night. I was young and stupid. Never imagined anything bad would happen to me. Because my flashlight was green, and animals don't see color like we do, so it's like you're invisible to them. So long as you keep quiet. Oh shit. Is that true?
Become Prey began life as a joke. I played Detroit Become Human, and I thought it'd be funny to call a horror game Michigan Become Prey. It was going to be about a trophy hunter trying to survive zombified animals hunting him for justice. Originally, it was going to be more classically survival horror with fixed camera angles and pre-rendered backgrounds, inventory puzzles, you know, the whole 9 yards. At some point, I
the animals can't see green light.
All pre-rendered to a mix of pre-rendered interiors with live rendered exteriors. I even had a zombie deer and a dodge mechanic a la RE3 to cope with the sheer speed of the animals. But it was ultimately scrapped as the scope of the project ballooned and the work began to feel overwhelming.
Interesting.
Years later, a member of the Haunted PS1 community announced they'd be hosting a Haunted Hunting Jam, and that re-sparked my interest in the concept of Become Prey. Become Prey 2 would end up being the game that was made for the Haunted Hunting Jam, and you can hear more about that in the BP2 commentary. As for BP1, I missed out on the Haunted PS1's first demo disc, but I was really enjoying the sense of community and wanted to take part in something. Then they announced they'd be hosting a weekend jam, but I was already in it for the Haunted Hunt. I realized I was overscoping the Haunted Hunt jam entry, so I took the weekend jam as a fresh start using some of the components I'd already made, but breaking what the game could be down severely to fit into a 2-day workflow.
Wait, that's the one we just looked at, right? Yes, okay. I'm lost. I'm already fucking lost. Oh my god. Wait, was that the one we listened to? Now I don't know. Shit, that looks different.
Honestly, I think part of what makes indie horror so effective is that players have no idea what a new game will serve. Is it just going to be a walking simulator with no danger? Or is it a puppet combo stalker about to come screaming and swinging? I've seen time and time again players scaring themselves because of what they imagine could happen than anything I could likely deliver on. I think one day, if I ever got a modicum of known, my games will inherently be less scary than when I was a nobody. This game's follower is a good example of the player doing more work than I ever could. Like, in this first area, nothing can harm you until the chase sequences. That first section is just all vibes. But every so often, footsteps will play behind the player, and they can't know that in their first run that it's just noise. And the low visibility works to its advantage too, as the steps move past them just out of sight. I think in a way, it's why it's hard to gauge how effective the horror aspect of a game is, because I know all the limitations. Even adding randomized elements so I can't know the when, I still know the how. It's very mechanical. It makes me rely on others to know how my art is landing. It's just a step in the process. The map is essentially a big circle with a few appendages. The spawn, the chase trigger, and the one on the right, where there used to be nothing. But the bulk of a player's time wandering would be spent in the loop-de-loop in the middle. The idea was to make a space that was easy to get lost in, and watching Let's Plays, it does the job pretty well. Though, it's frustrating from a developer standpoint to watch a player walk past the ending area due to the limited color palette and them not registering the darker cliff walls as something worth checking out. But it's frustrating because it's a failure on my part as a designer, less so than the players.
I think it's where it's supposed to go. I don't know, though. Oh, what the fuck? In that crevice was a small herd of deer. I had to be cautious. They might not be predators, but they could still really hurt me. Backing away, a twig cracked under my step, and their eyes shot up to me. Are you serious? Fuck this. Oh, God. Oh, shit. Oh, we're gonna die. Oh, fuck! Okay, we're completely lost now. I don't even know where I'm going. Trees, not help. Oh, God! Where's the exit? I've gotten completely turned around. Oh, God. Better run, Dora. I'm running! I'm sticking to one of the edges of the forest, because eventually I'll get out, right? No, I'll let you go back to where I was. There was death! Oh, fuck! Wait, this might be it. Oh, please be it. Please be it. Nope. You're a scary deer, but... And get fuck! Why are you running? Why are you running? Oh, fuck. Be it, be it, be it. Nope, you are a scary deer. Shit. Ah, fuck me! They're... Goddamn! No! No! Oh, this has to be it. This has to be it. It's a big open space, right? Oh my God, no. It's a dead end. It's a fucking dead end. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And if that's that, then that means if I keep on going... If I just follow around here, I think from seeing the map, I think this is maybe it. Oh my god, there we go. There we go, there we go. I made it back to my tent. Knew full well that it wouldn't protect me from those monsters. But what else could I do? All night I heard them grunting, their hooves rustling up the ground just outside. I don't know how I could sleep. In fact, I don't remember slipping away. Just suddenly I woke up. Was it just a nightmare? I thought. It's possible. But with how real it felt, I can't shake the memory. It haunts me. Ending A. Whew! I'm glad they actually made it. Okay. The try counts. So what happens when I die, though? Interesting. I will get the other ending. And then we'll call it for the night. Yeah, I got that one, and then I got completely turned around and lost. Oops, scary. I can hear the grunting. Oh my god, I can hear the grunting. Seriously, I don't like that. Now that I know that they're out there. Okay. So yeah, so I think that it's gonna be your dead body telling the story after the if we get caught. Claws ripped into my... Wait. No. That's not how it happened. Oh. So how do you get the other ending? Huh. That is close. Yeah, I do kind of like that, because I thought it'd be like... Ah! But then what is the other ending? So we leave here... Go in this direction. See what happens. Okay, they're still behind me, but they're going at a walking speed. And whatever, I'm just gonna run. I think running is what gets the others alerted, but whatever. Whatever. It's fine. Oh god, maybe not. Shit. Now we're back here again. As soon as you move, they do their thing. I don't know how to... You know what? That's okay. So I'll probably be here forever trying to figure out how to get to... the green eyes. It's while it was made during the weekend, they revealed to start the chase that they aren't just regular deer. The way they go from idly grazing to standing on their hind legs revealing their claws. It's probably Vlad's favorite aspect of this short horror. It's pretty cool how they just jump up. Really cool stuff, man. This is awesome. We have more games to play. Oh, and we're going to Become Prey 2. What's here? What's supposed to be here? Oh my gosh. Oh, hey.
After getting sidetracked with Changed, Madvent 3, and Make Beautiful, I have about 2 months before Madvent 4 production starts, which will be tight, but should be enough time to finish polishing the collection, as it was. However, it dawns on me that 2024 will be the 10-year anniversary since I made the decision to start making games as my main method of storytelling. Before I commit to this pivot though, I feel like I should include a version of every complete game I released, which means remaking No Strings Attached and Hellenore. I take a week to build my essential systems, and it ends up building way faster than I thought. Very quickly I realized that I have something with legs building up, so I keep going with it until Madvid 4 starts. But at that point, I was essentially committed to making Vladimere's Lhore a 10-year anniversary collection. So I finished up Madvid 4, and it's the start of 2024. I now have a very long road ahead on Vladimere's Lhore, but it's taking shape. Decide to reduce my hours at my day job so that I have more time to focus on Vladimere's Lhore, which turns out to be a great move as it allows me to start and finish Hellenore in 6 weeks. Overall, I had 6 games to the collection: Madvid 2 and 3, Changed, Unbound, Madvid 4, Make Beautiful, and then the remakes of Hellenore and No Strings Attached. It's the end of July when I finish up all the games in the collection, leaving me basically 1 month to make the museum. It's very clear that I'm not going to be able to finish the museum at the pace I'm going, so I pushed back the release. And I'm hoping that turned out to be a good move, as a lot of heavy-hitting horror games chose to come out in September. It was a packed month. To be fair, October was packed too, but that extra time allowed me to finish up all of the exhibits and really give, like, one last layer of sheen on everything else.
I didn't realize there were also commentary ones around here too.
So back in 2022, I was doing pre-production on Become Prey 3. It was going to be a game that one could play with a Sinden light gun, but that ended up ballooning in scope real quick, basically becoming like 4 different games worth of content: a hunting sim, a survival horror, a regular survival game, and then a light gun shooter. At some point I think, oh, this is intended to go on Steam, I should probably include Become Prey 1 and 2 so people who don't use itch aren't completely lost about it. And that essentially becomes the Become Prey collection. I port them into a single project, and that turns out to be way easier than I imagined. So when the scope for Become Prey 3 becomes too daunting to handle, and I move to abandon that, I wonder, well, how many other games of mine could I port into this collection for Steam? And I manage about 8 of the 13 games I had released at the time, missing No Strings Attached and Hellenore because they're too complex and broken to port quickly, and my 2 Game Maker Toolkit games because I just wasn't really proud of them artistically, and finally Paranormal Investigation Club because it just wasn't a complete game. But even with those 5 games missing, 8 seems like a sizable enough chunk to make it work. So I announced it at E3 that year, but before I can complete the collection, Changed happens, and then Madvid 3 production starts right after that.
That's so cool. That's awesome. That's a really cool little thing right there. Crystal Ball, CGH Shiro, Spit the Vagabond, Zombizzle. Yeah, this is so cool. Anyway, yes. That was awesome. That was totally worth it. I should have played this much sooner. I should have gotten this much sooner.